In the sun-kissed cradle of North Africa's vast plains, long before the rise of pyramids or empires, a people wove their souls into the land's unyielding bones. These were the indigenous Amazigh, the Berbers, whose story begins in the mists of prehistory, before 2000 BC. In this world of sun-scorched highlands and endless deserts, they formed the first kingdoms and trade networks, a testament to human resilience against the odds. Imagine clans gathered around ancient hearths, their faces etched with the dust of endless toil, their eyes reflecting a quiet kinship. The air is heavy with the scent of wild grasses and the distant rumble of thunder, a promise of rain that often delivered only more drought. This was their reality. The early Amazigh were not just survivors, they were creators, artisans, and pioneers. Picture a Berber woman, her hands shaping clay into pottery, her eyes reflecting the fire's flicker. The wind carries whispers of ancestral rites through their tents, a constant reminder of the weight of survival. These communities spoke the Tamazight tongues, languages that echoed the very mountains they called home. They crafted silver that gleamed like captured moonlight and herded goats across plains that would one day become the heart of empires. Every step was a prayer, a negotiation with a beautiful yet unforgiving land, an effort to hold on to the fading green. But their world was also one of hardship. Drought could scatter clans, turning kinship into a memory carried on the wind. The transition from the nomadic hunting life of the Capsian culture to settle Proto-Berber communities was a revolution filled with both promise and sorrow. As they tilled the soil under a merciless sun, a new social fabric was forged in the fire of necessity. A divide born of survival's cruel hand sometimes separated families, even as shared struggle bound them together. Each caravan that set out was a victory snatched from despair's jaws, leaving families to worry for kin lost to the desert's thirst. What drove them to connect these scattered souls across such a vast and dangerous landscape? It was a combination of blood, spirit, and necessity. Bound by ancestral ties, they established trade routes that stretched to the Nile Valley and the Mediterranean coast. Their hearts must have pounded with the terror of unknown paths, yet they were driven by the fragile dream of acquiring salt, copper, and other precious goods. Each successful trade route was a lifeline, a testament to their courage and ingenuity. These early networks weren't just about economics, they were about survival, about connecting disparate communities into a larger cultural tapestry. Before recorded time, these foundations took root, becoming a beacon of resilience. The loneliness of leadership must have weighed heavily on a chieftain's mind. Listening to the wind carry the cries of divided clans, yet holding fast to the vision of a connected people. This era of fragile dawn was a constant cycle of growth and decline. Clans would thrive, only to be withered by the next drought. Families would be forced into exile, their tears watering a land that wept with the departure of its children. This was a time of interconnected dreams and shattered hopes, a symphony of human striving where the echoes of those crushed by time still resonate. As we look back through the millennia, a sense of mystery hangs over this ancient world. We see tribal relics that have crumbled into dust and imagine ghostly ancestors whispering on the wind. What really shaped their destiny? Did mountain gods summon their strength to protect them? Or do buried oases and dried-up riverbeds hide the secrets of climatic curses that shattered their weary hold on prosperity? The full story of these earliest inhabitants remains partially veiled, a silent testament to lost clans and fallen dreams. The Amazigh soul, however, endures. It is a story of incredible strength. A culture that has weathered countless storms and stood the test of time. Their legacy is not just in the silver jewelry or the ancient ruins, but in the spirit of the people themselves. They laid the groundwork for the vibrant, complex history of North Africa that would follow. From the dawn of the Sahara to this heartbreaking prelude of what was to come, their story is a profound chapter in the human journey. It reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, communities can forge a path, create beauty, and leave an indelible mark on the world. So as we gaze back upon North Africa's ancient plains, we are left to wonder, what untold stories and what hidden heartaches still guard the memory of these first tribes? The land holds its secrets close, but the spirit of the Amazigh people continues to speak to us across the ages, a timeless song of survival and endurance. What are your thoughts on these ancient pioneers? Share your reflections in the comments below. We'd love to hear what part of their story fascinates you the most. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories from our shared history.